Unfortunately, the sky is sort of London grey. That's an official colour.
Well with the weather.
Follow me. Welcome to Coffee Conversations. Today we are in the City of London, one of the financial powerhouses of the world, as we discuss how a major acquisition by forecourt operator Motor Fuel Group, MFG, presents the opportunity for major retail expansion and the rollout of EV infrastructure right across the UK. William, you're Chief Executive of MFG.
Indeed.
First of all, what is MFG? Is there a simple way of describing the business?
We started about 12 years ago. We're now the largest forecourt operator in the UK with about 1,200 petrol stations. That network is a very viable way of getting the new power sources to where people are genuinely travelling. And we're one of the largest ultra-rapid charge point operators in the UK as retail and other businesses alongside that create sort of hubs for local communities.
You've got a whole range of quite different businesses encapsulated in one company.
Somebody once came into our office and said, you're one of the largest companies we've never heard of.
Well, let me introduce Bertrand Valet. You're from BNP Paribas. Why were you interested in actually the deal in the first place?
We've been working with CDNR and MFG since 2015, now the forecourt acquisition in 2024. And we're pretty proud of what this will actually achieve for the UK communities. If you have renewable energy, EVs, EV chargers, but you're not able to get this to the end customer, then it doesn't work. What's pretty powerful with MFG is that, they have the network and they have the ability to deliver. It's actually also interesting to see how, the combination of retail convenience has actually been developed.
You've been involved in a lot of these renewable energy infrastructure projects, but in this particular case, which is not a pure EV player, is there a different philosophical approach, a cultural approach?
And I think the way we're trying to differentiate as BNP Paribas is with three things. One is the consistency, being there over a period of 10 years to support the company. Two, it's actually insights. We have dedicated teams on the advisory and research side focused on low carbon transition. And the last thing is trusted advice. And I think you need to pace your investment with the way the market is changing. And that's what we're supporting our client to do.
Greg Lyle, you're a partner at the private equity firm at CD&R. How did Bertrand BNP Paribas generally help shape this transaction?
This has been all about BNP Paribas understanding the changes that William and the team were making in the business in terms of the focus of investment, the capital intensity, and therefore the liquidity requirements of the business, and trusting the team in developing the right vision, but more importantly, executing on the plan.
I get this overwhelming sense of positivity from all three of you, which is curious because there's lots of bumps in the road down this path, isn't there? Should we be worried about that, Greg?
The electrification is happening. We are collectively, and the business is fairly agnostic. And whether the EV industry in 2024 is growing 5%, 10% or 20%, the business will continue to help that transition.
I'm so really surprised you say that. You're agnostic about the pace of change.
The very original vision, as William described, to address the need of that mobility customer. The old point is was to create a business model that could address convenience, a convenience demand, a fuel, an energy demand, a food service demand.
We would like the transition to happen. And we came to you and said, look, we've got to do this and we've got to do it properly. We're encouraging that change by providing the facilities that will give people confidence. And that's the exciting bit.
Bertrand, I suppose if other people are looking and listening to this debate and involved in similar sorts of deals, what lesson do you want to share with them?
MFG has consistently delivered on their business plans. The long-term relationship is actually quite powerful because that's the way you build trust over time.
Strategically, it's a very big move, very much into UK infrastructure long-term. By the same token, I believe that we should be big small, which means we understand our customer, our teams are very tight, we are developing what the customer wants.
And an electric future will be quieter than the one we're having in central London right now. Thank you very much.